9440. 4405. 944405. 05.
Hello and welcome. I'm Jon Garlick and I'm here with the Sheriff of Calhoun County, Matthew Wade, and this is Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Happy day, Sheriff.
Always good to be on the show, John. I tell you what, this fall is getting to be in the air a little bit, and I like it a lot.
I like it too. Your deputies like it because they've been out on the street doing
That's right.
stuff.
One arrest brings our count up to 5,206 people arrested, all because somebody was willing to help us out. We cannot do it alone. It has to be a group effort. Community policing means the whole community has to take part, and we appreciate you for that.
Now, community policing and working with different agencies and different organizations is important with the Sheriff's Office.
Absolutely. Congratulations are in order. We have a new district attorney in Calhoun County. It's actually the 7th Judicial Circuit, which covers Calhoun and Cleveland counties.
Oh, yeah.
So Brian McVeigh retired, and Lynn Hammond, the longtime chief deputy of the DA's office, was appointed by the governor last week, and so she is now our new district attorney. And I know Lynn for going on 30 years, and I know that she will do a great job. Congratulations, Lynn.
Congratulations, Lynn. She's been there for a long time and very deserving.
Very deserving.
Well, we're going to take a break, and when we get back, we're going to have the first half of the lineup and some really interesting guests here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Our lineup this week brought to you by Abe's Ace Bail Bonds. Abe's Ace Bail Bonds located in Heflin, that's Cleveland County, 256-463-1824, and in Calhoun County, 256-831-0074. First up this week is William Taylor. Mr. Taylor, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for possession of a forged instrument first. And this is Christopher Roach. Mr. Roach, last known to be living in Piedmont. He's wanted for obstructing of justice by using a false ID. Then meet Christopher Odell. Mr. Odell, last known to be living in Piedmont, is wanted for violation of the Sex Offender Act. This is Jacarian Thomas. Mr. Thomas, last known to be living in Anniston. He's also wanted for violation of the Sex Offender Act. And meet Brad Floyd. Mr. Floyd, last known to be living in Piedmont, he's wanted for possession of a controlled substance. And that's it for the first half of the lineup. Stay tuned for the second half later in the show. Welcome back. We hope you saw somebody in that half of the lineup. You might know where they are. If you do, call Sheriff Matthew Wade. You call, he hauls. Now we are here with two very special people, Jerry Creel and Paige Scott from the Central Alabama Community College.
I'm an alumnus.
Sheriff's an alumnus.
I went to school there a long time ago.
And what did you learn?
A lot. I learned English, actually. I took my English classes there.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
English lit?
Yeah, I don't know. I think just English,
Grammar.
Grammar.
Okay.
Comp. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if there's any problems with my writing,
Plain Paige.
that's right.
Math instructor, not English.
Oh, math. That's a strong point for you.
It is a strong point for me. I'll tell you another strong point is community colleges. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I can tell you both my kids are into trades, and I can't push trades enough. We push college, and the college is great, but in today's world, there's a lot of trades out there that are high-paying jobs with a skill, and with that skill, you can make a good living for your entire life, and we need to push those trades more, and both of my kids did a trade, and both of them are earning well and doing well, and I credit schools like Central Alabama Community College for that.
And that's one of the things about a community college is that you can take and get some type of a job skill, sometimes within a matter of 4 classes. So we offer what's called a short-term certificate, and that's a 4-class program that gets somebody ready to go into the job field. But one of the focuses on the community college is about making sure that somebody is job ready. And so the difference between a university and a community college, university, you're looking at your higher academics, you're looking at the more managerial type professions and that type of thing. Whereas in a community college setting, we can bring somebody in, help them to get a trained skill, sometimes within 1 semester, and then let them get back out and start earning money.
Well, that's important. I remember back in the 70s when everybody started talking about, we want to be a service economy. Well, I started out in manufacturing. and manufacturing is where it's at, and we need to rebuild our manufacturing foundation, and that comes from skilled trade.
You know, I like to think that before university teaches theory, community colleges teach a skill. I'm more of a skill person. I like for somebody to teach me how to do something. I try to tell people all the time, you need to be able to know how to do something, a skill that you can earn a living with. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a PhD or a 4-year degree, but you need a skill, something that's marketable. And knowing how to do stuff is important. I'm kind of a lifetime learner. I've been to community college. I've took emergency medicine just because I wanted to. You know, when I retire, I might want to go get me another trade. I don't know, but it's nice to continue to learn and have skills. And if you have skills, you can make a living and take care of yourself.
And if I can talk about the emergency medical training, we're actually creating we've got an EMT program that we're starting October 9th. And so it's a 12-week class. All they've got to do is call the college, call us at the Talladega campus, or go online and look under the nursing department, and that's where you register for the class. But it's Warren Duke. A lot of people in the area know him. He's been in the area for a long time as a trainer. He'll be teaching our EMT class. It's EMT Basic. We start that October 9th. You have to be registered by October 6th. And we'll be finished by Christmas.
Wow.
I took a semester to do that and actually got my registry for that, like I said, because I wanted to, and I learned a lot from it. There is actually a crisis I know in Alabama for EMTs, and it's kind of like law enforcement. There's not enough of them, and you know, in Calhoun County, they struggle to hire enough of these people. So if you wanted a career where you can get a job about anywhere, this 12-week class, there will be job opportunities that abound, and it can only grow from there. And there are good paying jobs. So.
Well, we have, you know, in addition to all of the different trades, we try to offer the academics too, and Paige can speak more to that in a second, but we do offer a lot of the academic classes, and some of those academic classes are also criminal justice. And so we offer criminal justice classes on our campus, but we also have the online. Do you want to?
Yeah, so one of the great things I love about a community college is the skills like you guys are talking about, plus the academics, to where if you do want to go to a 4-year university, we can do either one. If you want to come and you want to go to a 4-year, we have the classes that you need to transfer to any 4-year in the state or out of state. Plus we've got those programs that you can come in and you can leave with a ready to work type job. We have classes on all of our campuses. We have 4 campuses. We're at the Talladega Center, and then online. I'm actually the director of distance education, so we have a very healthy online program. Almost every class that you could possibly want is offered in online format as well, to where if you have a full-time job and other responsibilities, taking care of family, you can still come to CAC and get the classes that you need.
So what are the advantages if you've got a high school senior and they're thinking about college, and they're like, okay, I can go to a 4-year school, I can just start out at a 4-year school, but wait a minute, I've been watching this show and I hear about community colleges. What's the advantage to somebody for going to the community college first?
I think the biggest advantage to a community college is 2 things. One is cost. You look at the cost of tuition overall, you're talking a lot of your universities are anywhere from $350 up to $600-700 per credit. And so for one class, you take a 3-credit class, you're looking at everything from $1,200 to $1,800 for a class. Whereas in the community college, it's $168 per credit. So for less than $500, you've got the entire class. So it's the cost for one thing. A lot of people will come and they say, but I'm getting scholarships, or I'm getting grants and so forth. Why spend all the money on all of your tuition for the first year when you can pocket some of that money to make sure that you do get through all of your education? So go for the lower cost. And the second thing, in a community college, it's much more user-friendly. I remember going to the universities throughout my education. At times I was just a number. I didn't even put my name on the term papers. It was I just simply put my student number. In a community college setting, you are a person. You are known by your name, and you're able to build those relationships with your professors so that you can create a better learning environment, and you're able to remediate whatever weaknesses you have to be able to succeed in school.
Excellent. So putting truly community back into community education.
That's right.
We're going to take a break, and when we get back, we're going to have the second half of the lineup, and we'll be back to talk about community college here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. And welcome to the second half of our lineup. First up this half, Kristen Brooks. Miss Brooks, last known to be living in Ohatchee. She's wanted for escape first. And meet Paul Henson. Mr. Henson, last known to be living in Jacksonville. He's wanted for burglary third. And this is Desha Waller. Miss Waller, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for possession of a controlled substance times 4. And take a look at Michelle Lehman. Miss Lehman, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for possession of a controlled substance. Meet Trenton Elston. Mr. Elston, last known to be living in Anniston. He is wanted for obstruction of justice by using a false ID. And that's it for our lineup this week. If you have any information on these cases or their whereabouts, please call Crime Stoppers at number 1-833-251-7867. Welcome back. We hope you saw somebody in that half of the lineup. You know where they are. If you do, call the Sheriff's Office, call Crime Stoppers. You call, they haul. We are here with Jerry Creel and Paige Scott from the Central Alabama Community College talking about community college stuff.
They've about got me convinced to take me a class.
I think you should.
I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to probably do something.
I think you should take it.
We're working on a process of getting you registered now so you can join us for our second mini-mester.
That's right.
The second mini
Second
mester.
mini-mester.
Will you
So
tell us
what's a
what
mini-mester?
Okay, so a typical full term is a 16-week term, typically runs from August to December if we're talking about the fall. And then we also run mini-mesters, which are 8-week terms from August to October, and then about mid-October to December. So we are about to kick off our second mini term that starts October the 9th. We have a whole range of classes. A student could come in second mini and have a full load of classes. We have some in-person classes. We focus online during second mini in case you're coming in right mid-semester and you want to pick up a full load of classes. All basic classes that you would need for any technical degree, short-term certificate, or transferable degree.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And so by the end of this year, you could have a technical degree. Couldn't
Well,
you?
technical class.
Technical
I mean,
class.
a
You
certificate.
could have a certificate.
Yeah, certificate.
With everything you've already got, you could probably have a certificate of something.
I'm
You're already an EMT.
I'm very big on trades and doing those kind of things. I think everybody should continue learning their whole life. And
Well,
so-
the thing is with the community college, one of the things we really try to focus on is that essence of community. So often when you hear Central Alabama Community College, most people focus on the word college. Yes, we are there for training, for education. But truly, the community college setting is one where we build each other as people. What do you need as a person to succeed? And that's where the community comes in. So we do a lot of community enhancement programs and so forth as well. For example, one of the community programs that we're doing is, I've got to look at my page because I never remember the times, but on October 24th, from 5:30 to 7:30, we're doing Storm Tracker Weather Watcher. Talladega EMA and the National Weather Service, we're coming together. They're on the Talladega CAC campus so that we can offer a Storm Watcher, Storm Tracker class for free.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
We need to get Lacey, our weather person, down there to
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, and which I guess you can have tornadoes about any time in Alabama, but specifically, you know, in November and December when the weather's kind of changing, we seem to have some tornadoes. And anybody that lives in my neck of the woods in Alexandria and Ohatchee, it seems like every time there's a tornado, it comes right
It
through,
goes right through.
our area where we live. So if you ever want to be a storm spotter, get you some good training for free.
I'm looking forward to it, just so I understand the weather better.
So
Absolutely.
that's, would you say the hours were on that?
At 5:30 to 7:30, it's for 2 hours, but it's on October 24th. And I don't know, we did not put out a registration for how many people show up. So basically it's first come, first serve.
So how many people do you think you can serve?
We can serve about 50 people.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the size of the classroom that we're putting in. It'll hold 50 people. I can squeeze a few more if I needed to, but we're packing at the edges at that point.
So who's teaching that class?
It will be the National Weather Service.
Oh, the heavy hitters.
Yeah, the heavy hitters.
Oh,
So, but the National Weather Service will be the teachers proper for the class.
Well, that's exciting. So what other stuff do you have going on?
Some of the, if I can go back for 1 second about the community, and I'll talk about what we have going on also. But when you look at community, we have to look at the way people learn. Everybody learns a different way. Some people do really well with what Paige was talking about with the shortened semester. They want everything condensed and crammed in real fast so they can get it. That works for some people. Other people do very well with online classes. Some folks have a difficult time with the discipline to make it through, or either, for a math class, some people just want that hands-on. The third thing that we have there at the college is the hands-on class, where you go in person, sit in the classroom and learn. And I'm finding that especially after COVID, more and more people are wanting this. Mm-hmm. They're wanting to sit in that environment for community, if nothing else, but to be able to share. And we have a lot of community, or a lot of programs that we can offer to the community now. We're building up our criminal justice classes, child development, TCR, which is the Talladega Clay Randolph County Child Care Network, and they're just around the corner from us. We're working with them, and we've got a short-term certificate for child care, so somebody can get into Head Start. We have a lot of business classes. We're really building up our office administration and business department. Computer science as well. All three of those kind of work conjointly. But I'll even be teaching one of the business classes.
Oh.
And so
What are you teaching?
I'll be teaching principles of management.
Ah, very good.
And so I'd come on out and listen to what we have to say.
So if you're a high school student, I mean, they have school counselors to guide them in their post-high school learning and what they should do. But if they're wondering, do you have counseling staff or advisors that they can contact?
We do. We have dual enrollment coordinators that are infused in every school in our service area. And so they they go on campus, they give them, not only they give them literature, they meet with the juniors and the seniors. Our dual enrollment population at CAC is almost 40% of our population is dual enrollment students. So we are very heavily infused in our high schools.
Is there a limit to how many dual enrollment classes a high school student can take?
There's not a limit. There might be a limit to their transfer institution on how many their transfer institution would take, but we actually have students that graduate high school and get their associate's degree at CAC at the exact same time.
Wow.
That's exciting.
It
That's
is.
very exciting. All right, so before we end, we got just enough time. Tell everybody how to get in contact with you guys.
One of the easiest ways is just to contact Central Alabama Community College as a whole. If somebody is interested in the college environment or just the setting, just Central Alabama Community College, go online. All the telephone numbers are on the websites. CAC is an easy place to find, but if somebody's wanting Talladega specific, that is also on the site. So they can just go down, click on the Talladega links, get the phone numbers, get the addresses. But you are always, always welcome to stop by the campuses and visit with one of us at any time.
Two things that's coming up is if you want to be in the EMT class, you got till October the 6th to register.
That's right.
And then October the 24th is the storm spotters. You want to learn about naders? That's the day to go
That's
for
the
the
day to do
National
it.
Weather Service.
All right, Jerry,
Thank you.
Paige, thank you for being
you.
on the show and
Thank
sharing
you.
your information with us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with the Crime Stoppers portion of the show and the Crazy Criminal here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. And welcome to the Crime Stoppers portion of our show, where we ask your help on the following cases. First up, on September 15th, an unknown female went into the Family Savings Credit Union on Golden Springs Road in Anniston. Female used the identity of someone else and was able to obtain a large amount of money. Suspect is an older white female with brown hair, seen wearing a long-sleeve white shirt, brown pants, black shoes, with a black cross body-style purse. And on October 1st, an unknown person shot into a residence and at a vehicle on Rock Quarry Road in Ohatchee. And that's it for the Crime Stoppers cases. If you have any information on these cases, please call Crime Stoppers. That number, 1-833-251-7867.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
You know what time it is?
It's crazy criminal.
Take us there, Skitch.
Tell you what, this is Sharon Carr from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She was arrested for burglary. But if you've seen those Cheeto commercials where they cut the lights off and the all Cheeto dust glows and everything, well, this is a real life case of that. Sharon here was decided to pry the screen off of a window and burglarize a home where a woman and her 2 children were. They were startled and called police. When police arrived, they saw a bottle of water and a bag of Cheetos laying on the floor next to the window. And as police are investigating, Sharon here emerges from the shadows with Cheeto dust.
Cheeto dust.
On her lips, teeth, and hands. So that, along with the homeowner identifying that was a person she saw in her home, Sharon was arrested for burglary.
Woohoo. Probably made it easy to get her fingerprints. You just rolled that Cheeto dust on the...
I don't know if she burglarized the house just looking for stuff or she knew that bag of Cheetos was there. Either way, it led to her demise. So if you're going to do Cheetos, just remember the commercials tell you, you cut the lights off, you just glow with Cheeto dust.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Sheriff, so...
Don't be a Cheeto.
If you want to help catch people that are got Cheeto dust on their hands, the sheriff is looking for new people.
Absolutely. We just got a raise. Starting pay for a deputy sheriff is right at $41,000 a year. We pay more if you have experience. So we have about 3 or 4 spots left open for deputy sheriffs. So we're looking for people who want to make a difference in their community. So come check us out.
And you have openings in the jail and in dispatch.
We do. We have openings in the jail and dispatch, and we got pay raises for those jobs as well. So everything is looking up.
Well, you're doing a wonderful job. We're lucky to have you as our sheriff.
Thank you very much.
And we're lucky to have you guys viewing us, and we hope to see you again next Tuesday, but not in the lineup here at Calhoun County's Most Wanted.